arrangement.
Okay, string is a character, like a specific arrangement of characters and input some. Okay, fine, everything. Okay, let's simplify it. Instead of creating any fancy definitions of the string, what string simply is, anything written inside a double quote is a string. Okay, always remember that. Like whenever you will be asked for the string, that you can say it is a like a collective information of characters, then special numbers, anything can be inside it, but compulsorily it should be inside a double quote, then only it will be treated as a string. Okay, for example, we will take the name here, name variable, and here we'll give Tushar goods. Okay, so this is the string that we are having right now. So what we have done, we have created the string here. Understand everybody, how do we create a string? Simply, okay, now see,
Yes, sir.
after this what we have to do, for example, if in the string what happens, every character, okay, let me show you this, every character has a index number. Okay, so what does this index number means? For example, let me show you color yellow. Okay, see here, for example, here the t will be having index number as 1. Okay, why is it not bigger? Okay, leave it. Okay, see here it will be having index number as, oh God. Okay, t will be having index number as 1, u will be at 2, s will be at 3, then I'm sorry guys, this is not going really well. I will, let me explain you. Okay, for example, okay, see here what happens. For example, you have the text. Okay, for example, here it is tushar godac. Okay, for example, now what will happen here, simply the first digit, it will be at the index number 1, 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6. Okay, see, t is at first index, sorry, always remember that the indexing starts from 0. Okay, so t will be at 0th index, u will be at first, s will be at second, h will be at third, right, like this will be here, then 0 will be from to the t. Okay, then 1 will be to the u, then 2 will be to the s, then 3 will be to the h, then 4 will be to the a, then 5 will be to the r, and remember 6 will be to the 6 will be to the empty space. Okay, see, empty space is also considered as one character. Okay, after that, see, 6, after that 7, 8, 9, then 10, 9. Okay, we'll go 7 will be g. Okay, 8 will be o, 9 will be d. Okay, like this, 10, 11, 12, like this it will be. Okay, so what happens, python identifies each of them as a one index. Every character has assigned a index number. So this is at the 0th index, this is at the first index, second index, third index, fourth index, fifth index, like this. Okay, so what will happen here, simply t will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. Okay, so now if you want to print just this t, so how you will do that, you will take print in bracket name and you will use square bracket. Remember, after the name, like whatever variable name is there, after that you will use square bracket and write the value of index. At what index do you want? Like we have to check the number which is at the 0th index, so we'll write that value and close the simple bracket. Okay, so what will this do? This will give us the 0th value of this name. When we run this, what is the value we have got? T. Means what? At the 0th index we have T. What if we give here 8? Tell me what will be the output if we give the 8 here?
Sir G.
G. Okay, we run this. It's O. See, I think you may have failed to consider the space, because space will be also considered as a character. See, 0 is T, 1 is U, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Eighth character is O. See, therefore we got the output O. If you give here 7, then it will be G. Okay, see, we got the G. Understand, always start from 0. First is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, like this. Okay, now if I want the E here, what can I give for E?
Sir, print bracket name 10 bracket close and circle bracket.
Okay, okay, but what number inside that I need to give?
Sir, 12.
12. Okay, very good. Correct answer. You gave 12 and we got the E. Okay, so understand everybody how the indexing will work. Okay, now see, after, like as we have indexing, there is one more concept called string slicing. Okay, what is this? Indexing. Okay, let me give it here. And see, in Python we use hashtag, and whatever we write in front of it is treated as a comment. Okay, always remember that. So it will not be considered in the code, it is just for our reference purpose. So here we have practiced indexing. So now if we have to try the slicing, so what does slicing means as we have the cake and we cut a slice from the cake, the same way we have this whole cake and we will be cutting some part of it, some slice from this string. So that is called string slicing. And how it is done? Simply here, see, we'll print in bracket name, and in square bracket you will give, you have in this, for the string indexing we gave only one value inside the bracket, right? And we got the that's specific character. But for slicing we have to give two values. First will be the start argument and second will be the stop argument. So what does this mean? Let me tell you. See, we are giving 2 comma 8 7. Okay, we are giving 2 comma 7. So what will this do? It will start checking what is the second character. It will go 0 1 2. Okay, yes is the second character, so it will start 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. So these are the characters it will print, but always remember the last argument, like this stop argument is 7. It will print just one character before the 7, means it will print from second, third, fourth, fifth and sixth. Seventh character will not be printed. Understand? It will only print from 2 to 7. Let us run this and check. Print a name of 2 name, not tuple. Okay, sorry, we need to give here colon, not
Colon.
yeah. Okay, right. See, here we got the output as SHAR and one space is also there. If you want, see here, you can see there is SHAR and a space is there, see. So sixth character is our space, so that is also given. If we do here 8, then you can understand easily. See, we are getting second character, third character, fourth, fifth, sixth and seventh, but not the eighth. But eighth character is O, but we are not getting that. Understand? Like this, from if we give here 12, see, here 12th character is E, but here we are getting SHARGODS. E is not there. Understand everyone? How does slicing work? Now,
Yes.
can anybody tell me, if I want only God from this complete string, what slicing I need to do? How can I do that?
Sir, 7 and 9.
7 and 9. Okay, we'll check.
7:10.
10. Okay, we'll check for the 9 first, then we'll check for the 10 also. Okay, 7 colon 9. Okay, square bracket complete and then simple bracket complete. Okay, okay, 7 colon 9. See, what was the mistake here? The last element is ignored, but you may have considered that it will print the last element. Okay, we'll now check for the 10. Okay, it is correct. See, God, because 10th element is A, so therefore it is printing till the D, but here 9th element was D, so it was ignoring D and it was just printing Go. Understand? Always remember, slicing starts from 0 and the the stop argument of the indexing starts from 0 and the stop argument of slicing is not considered while printing. It only takes the one stop argument minus 1. Okay, the previous number that is from the stop argument. Understand everybody?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now see, one more is there. Like for example, here instead of using 12, see, we have printed the E using 12. Okay, instead of that, what we will do, we will simply write here minus 1. Okay, so what minus 1 will do, I will tell you. When you give negative indexing, this is called negative indexing. Okay, so when you give negative indexing, the counting starts from the minus, from here, from the last character. So what is the last character here? E is the last character, so minus 1 will print the E. See, we got the E. If you print minus 3, then what will be the output?
Sir, A.
A. Okay, I think it shall be correct. See, we got the output. Very good. See how it works, from minus 1, minus 2, like this. It goes on counting till the end, and here at the end it finishes. Okay, from here it starts with 0, but from negative side it starts with minus 1. Okay, everybody remember that. Okay, now in the slicing again we can use the, there are one more thing is there, that is step argument. Okay, here we can give 2. Now see what will happen here. Let me give it from 2 to 10. See, from the second character till the ninth character it will print, but by the gap of 2. Let me show you how. See, it has printed, it has started from second character, that is yes. Okay, it has printed the S. After that, H is ignored, A is printed, R is ignored, space is printed, G is ignored and O is printed. Right? Got this? Means one by one character it will print when you give the step argument as 2. If you give step argument as 3, then it will print third character after every. Okay, let me show you how. See here, SRO, how it has worked. Second, the second element is S. After that, 1, 2, 3, uh, it has ignored S, H and A, and the third element, that is R, it has printed. After that, space and G it has ignored, and O it has printed. Understand how this step argument works?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so after the step argument, let me tell you, we can also use it like, if you give -1 here, what will happen in the step argument? If you use the negative character, it will simply start writing from the behind. Okay, so simply if we run this, I think we need to keep it as it is. Okay, see, like it will be considering the whole element, and if we give the -1 to it, what it will do, it will simply reverse our string. Understand? With the uh, like step argument, if it is in negative, it will simply reverse the string. After this, okay, string concatenation you need to learn about. See, simply what is string concatenation? String concatenation is simply means joining two strings. Okay, for example, first name. Okay, first name, that is f name, equals to elon. Elon. Okay, we need to put it in double bracket. Elon. Okay, and last name, L name we will take. Sorry, L name equals to Musk we will take. Okay, Elon Musk. Now what we have to do? We have to join these two names. Simply how we do it? We simply take f underscore name plus L underscore name. Okay, and we will put this in a simple bracket. Oh my god. Okay, we'll put this in simple bracket and print it. So what this will print? This will print Elon. This will print this first string, and the second string will be concatenated, means they will be added with each other, and it will print. See how it works? See, it has given us Elon Musk. If you want the space in between, simply you can, what happened? See, simply what you can do, you can add the space here, and if we run this again, see, Elon space Musk we got. Understand how the concatenation, like if you add these two strings, simply it will place them in front of each other, and also you can store both of them in another variable. Okay, for example, control X will do, and full name f name equals to first name plus last name, and here simply you can print f underscore name, full name. Okay, so it will also print the same output. Understand how we are doing? Simply using the plus addition symbol and placing the two strings in front of each other, and it is creating the string concatenation. Okay, any doubts till this? If no doubts, we can continue. Okay, we'll now, we have string operations. Okay, for example, we don't need a markdown here. See, this is the string concatenation. Okay, after that, here is the string slicing. And here is also the slicing. This is indexing, negative, negative indexing, and this is reverse string. Okay, understand everybody? I hope there are no doubts till this. Now see, there are some methods in this string. Okay, for example, For example, we have the name. Okay, name equals to, have we used it again outside? Okay, we'll take another variable. For example, university. Okay, university is equal to sppu. Okay, this is our university's name. So what we will do here, we have to convert this text into the uppercase. Okay, everything we have to capitalize. So what we will do, we'll simply print in bracket uni dot upper upper. Okay, this is the built-in method of Python. Python has built-in methods. It is already given. This method is given to us. With the help of this, simply when we put any variable name, after that dot upper, and you have to give simple brackets after that. See this format, uni dot upper, and after that you have to use simple brackets. When you run this, you will get everything in the capital sppu. Okay, understand? If it is given in the for example, if it is given in the capital, okay, if it is given in the capital, and if you want to convert it into the small case, then you can simply use uni dot lower lower. See, what will this do? This will convert this uppercase text into the lowercase text. Okay, see, everything is converted into sppu. But see, everywhere it is not necessary that there will be just uppercase or lowercase. There sometimes we will need like this also. See, first character should be capital, others should be small. So what we'll do here, simply there is one more method for that. We'll print in bracket unit dot title title. Okay, so what does this title method do? Title method simply converts any text, like whether it is uppercase, lowercase, or anything. It will convert this title into a text like title. For example, see this, see, first letter is converted into the capital and others will be small. Okay, for example, if we have sppu is a university. Okay, we'll do like this and run this sppu is university. If we convert it into a title, see, first character of every word is capital. Understand what does the title do? Upper converts everything into the capital, lower converts everything into the small. Title converts the first character into the capital and others will be the small. Understand? After that, we have one more method. For example, replace method is there. Okay, we'll do here one thing. We'll put the comments here so that you will understand afterwards. Converts to capital letters. Okay, this converts to small letters. Okay, and this first letter is capital and others are small. Okay, understand everybody? After this, what we are doing, we will learn about replace. Instead of replace, okay, let's go with the replace. See, for example, this is the string. Okay, and what we have to do, instead of sppu you have to write jspm. Okay, let's see how it works. So what you will do, uni dot replace. Okay, and in bracket what you have to write, the first thing that you have to write will be what you have to replace. Okay, for example, here we have to replace the sppu. Okay, so what we will write, in double quote we will write sppu comma, and what we have to put instead of that, we have to put jspm. Okay, so what will this do? Simply close the bracket. So this will replace the sppu, and from this sentence and replace it with JSPM. Okay, now let's print this. Print this. Simply see. Now what we have got? JSPM is the university. See, when it will be useful, when there is large amount of data and some characters or some words you have to replace, simply you can put this replace condition for all of them, and everywhere your data will be replaced. Understand? This is used to replace the string. Okay, whatever things in the string you have to replace, you can replace it. Okay, after that, one more method we have, that is split method. Okay, what does it do? Let me show you. For example, you have uni dot split split. Okay, simply we will close this. So see, when you give it like this, simply uni dot split, and in simple brackets, what will happen? It will split each, from this string, it will split each word as a uh, separate object. Okay, and create a list out of it. Okay, let me show you how. Shift enter. See, it has created a comma separated list. For example, wherever there were blank spaces, it has created a separate object with the help of it. See, SPPU is a university. Okay, simply we will put the comma here. Okay, SPPU is a comma university. Okay, now see what change we will do here. We will print the same. Wait, instead of doing this, copy this. Okay, see, here we will put a comma after this comma, and we'll run this. And what we will do now, we'll use the same function. Okay, print in bracket uni dot split split. But here now, in the bracket, we will tell it what you have to consider while splitting. Okay, what we have to consider now? Comma. What it will do, instead of using space as the separator, it will use comma as a separator and will split those characters, that string. Okay, let me show you how. See, here we had one word as a separate object, right? But here we have the complete, this three words is a separate object, and this university is a separate object. How it is possible? Just because we have added the comma and told to split with the help of comma. Now see, it is not necessary that there should always be something inside it. If you do not pass anything inside this, it will simply use the space as a separator. See, here as it has used. But if you want to specify with the specific type of thing, you have to uh, like split it, then you can add the element. You can also add any characters there also. Okay, like for example, if I add I instead of comma, see I, what it will do, it will keep this thing separate. From this I it will break, and this thing will be kept separate. From this I it will break, and this next things it will keep separate. Okay, see, till from the I it has broken the string and created a separate string. From I it has broken the string, created a separate string. From here again, here from this I it has broken the string and created a separate string. So understand how the split works. Whatever character you specify to the split, it simply splits that string from that character. Okay, don't get confused into this. Splits from space. Okay, wherever there is a space, from there it splits if nothing is passed. And from here it splits from specified character. Okay, splits from the specified character, that is I. What is here? I is the specified character there. Okay. Okay, after that we have one more method, that is strip method. Okay, so what does the strip method do? For example, I have the name, okay, university. Instead of that, college we will take college equals to, we'll take COEP. Okay, and after that we'll give two space, and now see here COEP and space, but here every space is also counted as a character, right? But we don't want this empty space. Simply what we will do, we'll do college. We'll first print college. Okay, we'll print the college, and after that we'll print college dot strip. Okay, this is a method. Okay, so what this will do, see, both, you can see that, you will say that at both the places we are getting the same output. No, see, output is different. Here COEP and 1 2 3 spaces we are getting, but here COEP and no spaces. See, here there is no space, but here after the COEP there is a space. Okay, so what does the strip method do? The strip method removes the unnecessary empty spaces. Those are from the right or left, from both of the sides. Okay, like this also if you do, see, here there are empty spaces, here there are empty spaces, but in the below text there is no empty space because we have stripped the text. Understand this method? What does this do? Removes the empty space from both sides. Understand what does the strip do? Till this, any doubt? Please confirm, everybody. Till this, if you have any doubt, ask me.
No, sir.
No doubt. Okay. See, after that, one more method of the string is remaining. Like, it is not the method of the string. We use it for the string formatting. Okay. For example, we have the name given here. Name equals to. Okay, we have the university name here already. Okay, university. We will take another name. Age equals to 24. Okay. For example, the given age is 24. Now I have to print whatever value is there in the 24. I have to print that in the sentence. Okay. For example, my will print my age is. Now I want this 24 to be printed. So what I will, instead of that, I am 24 years old. Okay, now see, instead of this 24 I want this 24. Okay, like for example, then what I want the age, right? If I use the age and simply run this, I am age years old. For this, if I want this value come here, then what I will do, I will use string formatting. So how is string formatting done? Simply, you don't have to do anything. Before this double quote, you have to add the f. Okay, when you add the f, the Python knows that you are using the string formatting. Okay, and here you have to use the placeholder. So what does this placeholder mean? Simply you have to put the curly brackets, and inside that you have to write the age. See, now Python knows this age is not the plain text as like the other text. It is a special value that we are calling, that is 24. It is the name of the variable. It is a variable that we are calling inside this text, inside this string. Understand? So then it will treat this age as the value of 24, and it will print the value 24 years. See, now I am 24 years old. Understand, everybody, how we use the string formatting? Now see, now we'll take
Yes.
one example based upon this. Now for example, if you are asking the user to enter his name, okay, it is a very common scenario whenever you will be building any application or any software. There you will be asking the user his name. Okay, for example, I ask the user what is his name, and the user entered his name as space Harshad Mehta. Okay, and after that also he gave this double quote. Okay, and instead of like this, he is a very dumb user, so he used Mehta, and instead of this he give like this. Okay, this is the name the user has given to us. But see, if we store the same name as it is into our database, will it be right? Then you are just storing the some garbage, right? It should be in the proper format. The first character should be capital, there should not be any empty spaces, then that name should be stored. So what you will do, simply, what methods can we use to do this, perform this work? Tell me, how can we remove the empty spaces, Prajwal?
I also there.
Prajwal, how can we remove the empty spaces from this name, which are unnecessary empty spaces? Those are from both the
We
sides.
can use strip.
Strip method, right? So what
Hmm.
we'll do, we'll do name. Okay, we'll use the here. Okay, correct. We'll store it as correct underscore name equals to name dot strip strip, right? Like this. Is it correct? Okay, after that, if we want the first character as capital, other small, what can we do here, Harshad?
Title.
Okay, title. See here, you can use the simultaneously both the methods. Okay, title, it will do the same work at a time, it will do both of the work. Okay, now, okay, fine. Now we got the, I hope we got the correct name. Let us check it. We'll print the correct name in bracket co correct underscore name. Okay, and we'll print it not defined. Okay, co, okay, we made a spelling mistake. Okay, see, we got the correct name, Harshad Mehta. There is no empty space. Then I think it should be E here, right? Okay, there is no correct empty space. Then there is no lowercase uppercase issue. Okay, now Rupesh, tell me, we have to put this in a sentence that whenever user enters his name, we have to greet him, hello Harshad Mehta, good morning. How can we do that? We have to simply print it. How can we do that? Tell me. Print in bracket what we need to put so that it will give the output as hello Harshad Mehta, good morning.
So we will use f and then we'll put the values in that brackets.
Okay, will you put the F after that? Tell me.
Hello Harshad Mehta. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
After that, hello
Harshad Mehta.
Harshad Mehta. Mehta. Yes, continue after that.
Bracket. Two brackets.
Curly brackets like this.
Yes, sir.
Okay. After that, good morning. Is it done?
Sir, we'll have to write name in curly brackets. Harshad Mehta.
Name like this.
Name, yes. Yes, yes.
Okay, shall I run this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, see what we are getting. Is this the expected output? No, see, what was the
No,
mistake
sir.
here? We don't need to write the name here if we are already calling it here, right? By default we'll be calling it from
Yes,
there.
sir.
Okay, so we'll remove this.
Yes.
And here, see, if we use the name, it will give us the wrong name that the user has entered. So what we'll do, instead of using the name there, we'll use the correct name variable. Okay, and now if we run, see, now we got the corrected name. However the user enter, it doesn't matter, it is our responsibility to correct that name and display it correctly to the user. So we'll give it as hello Harshad Mehta, good morning. Understand
Yes, sir.
how this, how the, we have used stripping, then conversion of text into uppercase lower case like method, and after that we have also used string indexing, string formatting, sorry. Okay, is it clear till this? Any doubt in this?
Yes. No, sir. No.
Okay, so see, we have done the data cleaning here. Understand, this we got the unclean data, right? We have cleaned it and converted into a useful data with the help of this. Okay, this is a very basic, like a vital part, vital skill in data science, data cleaning, and we have performed a small part of it. Understand everybody?
Yes, sir.
Okay, take a break for 2 minutes, drink water, go to washroom, do whatever you want, and get back in a minute.
Yes, sir. Sir.
Yes,
Is that can we get input directly into the table, or
into the table, what do you mean?
from user, if you want to take name
Here,
or a register number? No, not there. In general,
which table you are
in
saying?
general, if we want to any array or something like that, collection of similar data.
Yes,
If
yes,
you
you
want
can
to take,
take, but you cannot take it inside the list or anything. You have to take it outside and then put it inside the list.
if you want to take data of 10 student,
Yes,
their name and their roll number.
yes, yes, you can take.
Okay.
When we'll be going to the input method, I will explain you more properly. Like, I understand what you're saying. You mean that like we have to take multiple data, like for 10 people at a time that we can take, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, we can take that. Multiple values also we can take. We can do that.
Mm. Okay.
We'll learn about it. Don't worry. Okay, is everybody ready? If you are ready, just raise your hand or give a thumbs up. Okay, good. Uh, Now see, we'll be learning about list, tuples, and sets. Okay, these are also the data type, like container objects we use in the Python for the collection of data. Okay, we have different data types, and those data, that data we store inside these container objects. It is simply like you have your college bag in which you store books, then mobile phone, then like papers, question papers, answer sheets, notebooks, anything you store inside a your college bag. Okay, simply it is like a bag where you can store anything whatever you like. Okay, so first of all in that is the list. Okay, for example I will show you the example of a list fruits. Okay, a typical example, fruits equals to, see, lit, for the list you have to use square bracket. Inside the square bracket you will be writing whatever will be inside the list. Okay, so what it will be, for example, and remember inside the list also you have to follow all the rules of for the data types. If you are using string you have to put double quote. For the numbers you don't need to put them. For the float you need to use decimal point, understand? So here you can put as banana, after that grapes, right? After that we can put apple. Okay, like this. Okay, this is a list. Simply see, nothing is inside the list. Simply you have to put the square brackets and a comma separated values inside that square bracket, and then your list is created. Understand? Your tuple, after that list, after that what you have tuple, l tuples. In tuples what you do, simply tuple is also very similar to the list. Simply for example we are taking uh, coordinates. Okay, ordinates, coordinates equals to, we have to use simple brackets here. We use the square brackets in the for the list, but for the tuple what we are going to use, we are going to use simple bracket. In the simple bracket you can give simply 56.67 comma 34.98, like this. This is the first value and this is the second value, and it is separated by a comma, like this. Whatever how many values like you can give. Okay, after that comes set. Okay, set. So what is set? For example we can use unique numbers. Instead of that we'll use vowels, vowels, vowels. How many of you know what is vowels? Tell me the vowels.
A E I O U.
Okay, a e I o u, e I o u. Okay, see, for the set what happens, you have to use the curly braces. Okay, fruits you have square, sorry, list you have square bracket, tuples you have simple bracket, and set you have curly bracket. Okay, so you will say that okay, everywhere you are storing the either a string or a float or an integer. Okay, anything can be there. So what is the difference in them? See, lists are mutable, tuples are immutable. This is the thing that all of you have listened every time, mutable and immutable. But what does this actually mutable and immutable means? Okay, means if you try to change the banana, if you try to change the banana into an like any other fruit, for example consider like dragon fruit. Okay, instead of banana if you are putting, okay, let's take a simple, some simple, tell me an example of a name of any fruit. Simple.
Pineapple.
Pineapple. Okay, if we are replacing banana with the pineapple, the list will allow us to replace the banana with the pineapple. Okay, simply you can remove this banana, like it will replace this banana with the pineapple. But in tuple, if you want to replace this 56.67 with 57.66, like 56.67, instead of that, if you want 46.67, you cannot do that. Always remember, you cannot replace the elements of the tuple, but you can replace the elements of the list, right? Then why don't we always use the tuple, or why don't we always use the list? What is the use of them differently? Because there are few things like coordinates, like whatever location you are present at, it has some coordinates like x axis, y axis. Are they going to change at any time? No. Like whether you live or whether you die, whether this world exists or not exists, whatever coordinates are there, they are not gonna change anytime. So they are hard, like they are stored inside a tuple, and they are immutable. You cannot change the coordinates. Understand? If sun is a star, it is a star, it is fixed. The same way it is fixed that coordinates will be the same coordinates will be there, x-axis will be the same, y-axis will be the same. If it changes, then it is another location, it won't be the same location, right? Therefore it is stored inside a tuple. And fruits, wherever you have to change it, like for example, there is a list of students, those are enrolled in some course. In that case, what will happen? It may change after some times, new students will get enrolled, okay, or some students will be replaced, there will be replacement of some students will be deleted. So what will happen in that case? The items can be are mutable, they can be changed. Therefore list is mutable and tuples are immutable. Understand what is the difference between list and a tuple, everybody? If you understand, just raise your hand. Okay. Now one more thing, what is there? It is a set. Set is a unique collection of elements. See, in the list there can be duplicates. For example, in the list grapes can be twice. Okay, for example, after the apple there can be grapes, comma, grapes. But in a set there cannot be repeated items, because it it keeps only one item if it is added. For example, I will add this o twice here. We control C, I will do copy it and paste it. Okay, see, here we have apples twice, grapes twice, but vowels, in the vowels o is twice. Okay, so what we will do, we will simply run this and print in bracket fruits, and we'll also print in bracket VO minus vowels. Okay, where did it become C vowels? Okay, see here, it has printed the grapes twice, grapes and grapes. But for the vowels, O is not printed twice, it has printed O only once. And one more thing you can notice, that here banana, grapes, apple, grapes, banana, grapes, apple, grapes. But in vowels, A, E, I, O, U, O, I, A, O, U, E. See, order is not maintained here, but here the order is maintained. Means what? The list is a ordered collection of items, but the vowels is, sorry, the set is unordered collection. Means what? If you place the first item is banana and the last item is grapes, here also first item will be compulsorily banana and last item will be grapes only. But in the set, it can be anything. Here first item is A, here first item is I, here last item is O, here last item is E. So you cannot decide which element will be placed where in a set, but in the list you can decide that. And for the same for the tuple, tuple also is a ordered collection. In the tuple also you can decide which item is to be placed where. Let me print that tuple also. Print coordinates. Okay, see, tuple also, like 34 is the last one, 56 is the first one, the same way it is printed. there is no change in the order of it, but for the vowels it changes. So understand what is the difference between list, tuple and set, everybody?
Yes.
Understand everybody? Okay, now if we are, if we try to change, okay, like as we have already done in data types, we have converted string into sorry, integer into a string, we have converted the data types, right, float into an integer. Same way what we will try here, we'll try to convert the list into an set. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll do print in bracket, what we have to print in set, we will pass fruits. Okay, fruits. So when we pass the fruits inside a set, what will happen? See what we got. Did we got the grapes twice? No. And see, here first is banana, here the grapes is first, banana is second. No order of that. Why? Because it is converted into a set. Understand how it is handling the data? Like whatever you are doing, it is convert, like whatever you are passing the list, it is converting into a set. And it, like it don't doesn't keep the order. And for the list you can also do it like conversion. Okay, we'll give a comment here, converting it into a into a set. Okay, see, same for like every conversion you can do it the same. Okay, now we'll take an example here. We'll convert no, we'll index the value, okay, of the fruits. Okay, for example, we have the print, we'll print fruits, fruits is there, and in square bracket we'll give 1. Okay, see here, fruits and in bracket 1, what is this? Indexing. Okay, in the list we will do indexing, list indexing. Okay, see what it will give us, grapes. Which is the first element here? Grapes. Zeroth element is the banana, first element is the grapes, second element is apple, and third element is the grapes again. So when we pass the first index number, it gives us grapes. If we pass the zero index number, it will give us banana. Okay, now see, if you try this same on print in bracket, oh, where is the set? Okay, set is the vowels. Okay, what we'll do, we'll try this on the vowels, vowels, and here in bracket we will pass the 1 character. See, now what we are trying to do for this, I like for this set of vowels, we are trying to access the first element. Can we access it or not? Yes, then why? No, then why? Can anybody answer?
Yes, sir, we can access it.
Okay, then what will be the output, Rupesh?
Sir, E.
How?
Sir, the element will be A and the second element will be E.
Okay, fine.
So 0 and 1.
Okay, fine. Others, do you agree with the answer? Okay, fine. See, it will give an error. See, why? Whenever you get an error, always put an habit of reading the error. See, here it clearly says type error. Set object is not subscriptable. Means you cannot parse through one element and check that elements. Why? Because it is an unordered collection. There is no order. It does not know which is the first element, which is the second element. It has just stored the elements anyhow. Understand? It doesn't, it is simply like, for example, you have the shoe rack with the three like levels. Okay, at the top you are kicking, at the first level you are keeping your shoes, at the second level putting your sandals, and at the third level you're putting your chappals. Okay, if you ask somebody to bring the first item, what he will do, he will just go and bring your shoes. But if all your chappal, shoes, and sandals are put on the floor, and if you ask him to bring the first item, he will get confused. He don't know which is the first item, which is the last item, because they are not stored properly, right? The same way happens here. It does not store them in an order. Like it does not know this is the first or zeroth element, this is second or third element. It will simply throw an error, that is type error, set object is not subscriptable, means you cannot subscript to that set. For the tuples, for the list, it will work correctly. See, for the tuples I will also show you. We'll print in bracket what is the tuple, uh, coordinates. Okay, just copy it, print coordinates, and here we'll use square bracket 1, one first element, and then simple bracket. See, we got the 34.80 as an output. See, we got the 34 point, this is the first element. See how it works. This is also a ordered collection. It knows which is the first element, which is the second element. In the set, it does not know which is the first element, which is the second element, which is the third element. It doesn't know anything. Therefore, what happens? It simply throws an error, set object is not subscriptable. Understand, everyone? Any doubts till this? We learned about strings, operations, indexing. In that string slicing we learned, negative indexing, how can we like parse through the string in the reverse order. After we learned how can we reverse the string. After that, string concatenation, how can we add two strings. After that, methods of the strings we learned, capitalize, small, then title, then replace how can we replace the string, then split. These are the different methods that we learned. After that, we learned about a method named strip, with the help of which we can remove the unnecessary empty spaces from both the sides. And we done a small data cleaning process here, like we had a word, a name entered by the user which was not in the correct format, and we converted into a correct format, and we have stored, like we returned a message to that user with the help of string formatting. And after that, we learned about list, tuples, and set. Lists are mutable, tuples are immutable, and sets is a unique collection. List and tuples are ordered, set is unordered. Understand, everybody? Till this, any doubt? We are done for today.
Sir Rupesh, I have one doubt.
Yes, Rupesh, ask.
Sir, in vowels, can we